Well, welcome back, Paul. I mean, really looking forward to the first mixed doubles at the Cities Cup.
Exactly, yeah, Eric. I've never seen a mixed doubles in Padel before, so I'm sort of looking forward to see how it'll work out. Obviously, we've got a couple of big hitting men. Got a pretty big hitter in Victoria Iglesias, and it's actually, we have a little change to the printout we had. It's not Coque Nieto and Mariana Guinart doing the doubles, mixed doubles for the Toronto Polar Bears. It's Javi Barahona and Victoria Iglesias, but it is Patti Giaguno and Gonzalo Rubio for the Arkansas Matrix.
What makes the PPL unique, first of its kind, is the fact that it's a franchise-based team tournament, city-based of course, and also mixed doubles. It's something you don't see. So you get the men's doubles, women's doubles, and also mixed doubles. So it's going to be a first. It's something we should see more of. You get it in all the top racket sports worldwide. Why not Padel?
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's going to be interesting to see how this works out as well. I mean, let's be honest. How will Victoria deal with Gonzalo Rubio's smashes, or vice versa, Patti with Barahona's?
I'm expecting a very tactical matchup.
Will they? How can I put this? I don't want this to sound a bit sort of Stone Age, but will you try and target the woman player, knowing that she hasn't quite got the same power in the smash?
You look at Giaguno. She's got the shots. Iglesias has got the shots too. It depends also how the players step out onto the court, the kind of form they're bringing into this game. Because at the net, I mean, Iglesias can definitely hit it. I mean, Giaguno's got those deft touches. So you've got to mix and match. You've got to maybe, sometimes you might see, like we've seen, for example, when Guinart was playing with Iglesias, you might concentrate a few of the shots one side, then opt to play it to the other side of the court. Sometimes players, you know, it's going to be interesting to see.
I'm just going to see how it works out. Exactly. Both, by the way, obviously Gonzalo Rubio and Victoria Iglesias, both from Sevilla in the south of Spain.
Oh. Players from a very large Spanish contingent here in New York.
So I suspect they know each other very well.
A lot of these players train at the same clubs. They take part in the same training sessions. They even train alongside one another. So it would be the first time that Rubio and Iglesias have been on the same court. They've probably even played together in practice games. But obviously in competitive Padel, it's a first.
So obviously both teams here, Toronto Polar Bears and the Arkansas Matrix, both guaranteed 1 point. Quite this is to see who will take the second point.
Now with that point being won by Arkansas, Toronto Polar Bears, it could make for a very interesting day 3. Even more interesting should Arkansas Matrix take the win.
Yeah, exactly, because tomorrow the Toronto Polar Bears have to play the Florida Goats, which is tough.
Who, at the moment, they still have to play, have maximum 3 points.
And looked very impressive. Whereas the Arkansas Matrix take on the Las Vegas Smash, who look slightly more vulnerable, I'm going to say. Obviously lacking some big-name players.
Yeah, they're missing a few key players out due to injury. Not the strongest roster here due to those injuries. They were the top team in the ranking, defending champions.
So let's just remind, this is just a one set. This is just one set.
One set.
And if it's 6-all, it's another super tie break.
Another super tie break. There should be a hat-trick of super tie breaks in the opening 3 games when we had none on game day 1.
Let's have Barahona serving to Gonzalo Rubio. Wow. Lovely reverse there from Victoria Iglesias.
Wonderful passing shot. And sometimes you're so used to playing certain players, you're so used to certain shots. This is going to be very different for all 4 players out on this court.
Doesn't control that one on the net, Victoria. 15 all. Nice passing shot there from Barahona. I'm a little bit surprised it was Barahona, not Coquinetto.
I mean, perhaps, you know, at the end of the previous match, a player said, look, I felt a twinge. I'm not feeling 100%. I'm feeling really good. I want to get out. You know, you're not too sure what happens. I'm sure there's a decision before the match, but after what just happened, maybe a player said, look, I'm feeling better. Yeah, take my place in the team. It could have been a coach's decision also.
Well, Gonzalo Rubio, let's just say taking control of that point. I think I'll say
it's on his favoured side on that, you know, forehand. He's left-handed, so any shot that's in the middle, even, you know, on the other side of the court, I think he'll definitely look to take control over. Oh, big one there. Huge.
Yep. 40-30. Just because a little bit long there from Patti.
That's a really good serve. Yeah, Patti had to race to one side, and a good volley there from Iglesias.
Well, a good start. There's Coque. Coque. Is that Coque? He's back to us? Yes, it is. Wearing the baseball hat. So we'll be serving now. That's Rubio serving. Once again, calls for it.
Oh, great return there to cover Patti.
Does well. Great work to keep that one alive. And
really good point.
Puts that volley into the net, so love 15.
Now, Iglesias is used to being the dominant player, the most aggressive player whenever she's played. But of course here, taking on a very different role. The role that normally, you know, Osoda would have had when she played with Iglesias, for example. Guinart, I suppose they're two very attacking players as well.
So is Osoda, you know, but it's... on that powerful forehand.
Well, they're just misjudging the flight of the ball. Not Barahona, but Iglesias, because the call from Iglesias was se va, se va, se va, which is why he left the court.
It certainly picks the height up, doesn't it, to do it? Just doesn't get the kick to the side.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at what just happened, but again, Iglesias told Barahona to leave, and they then turned around and just pronounced a swear word, like just went
flip.
Yeah, damn. I mean, because it's difficult, you know, the pace that ball is travelling at.
To be fair, I don't think he'd have got it anyhow. So that's nicely played
Delightful.
by Iglesias. 30 all.
Lovely, sliced. Backhand winner, got down really low. Had to get it over the net, just grazing the net. Dime donde, tell me where they are.
Ah, nice lob.
Both forward. Oh,
Left it
big
short.
winner. Excellent shot.
Once again, not only did he kill it, but he managed to fly out of the gap without causing himself serious injury.
Yeah, any harm whatsoever.
I think Paddy's got it quite clear that this sort of ball, it's like, look at it. No, that's for
Yeah,
you.
and also,
That's for you.
that's the right thing to do.
Yeah,
that's the right thing to do, because there, you're not going to hit a good shot, and you're giving your partner an opportunity to win the point outright, which is what Rubio just did.
It's a good shot from Iglesias. And golden point. Barahona to receive the serve. Long, it's gone long, so 2-love.
Yes. An important break. Just quickly, Paul, for those tuning in at 12:30, expecting to see Houston Volts against New York Atlantics, it's starting slightly later. We're still with the first game, the first session.
We are indeed. We've had one match each, and so we have to go to a decider, which is a one-set mixed doubles between the Toronto Polar Bears and the Arkansas Matrix. It's so far going the way of the Polar Bears, but we've seen in our 2 matches so far how fortunes can swap and change.
Yeah, definitely. You've just got to stay in the game. You're getting a bad set, focus on the second set. You win the second set, focus on the tie-break, which is what happened in the previous match. After dropping in the first set, Rubio and Joffre 6-3. They won 6-3, 10-7.
Interesting, though, the teams that won the second set in both of those matches went on to claim the tiebreak. Nicely played by Patty there. 15 all.
Well, Patty is, I mean, it's been non-stop for the 39-year-old, playing both women's doubles matches and now this mixed doubles game.
Down low, right at the back, 30-15.
Now for Toronto Polar Bears, we're hoping to win this, and then for Flow Rider Goats to win their game, and they would qualify. They could get a helping hand. From the Goats.
I do think the Goats have got a decent chance as well against Las Vegas. 40-15.
Which is why Arkansas Matrix know that this is a massive game that they have to win to keep alive their, I wouldn't say faint hopes, but slim hopes of qualifying for the last 4.
40-30. Still. Tori Iglesias serving well. Nice subtle shot there from Javier Barahona. So that's 3-love. Just the one service break. But at the moment, things looking pretty good for the Toronto Polar Bears.
Well, I'm just saying, estás jugando de locos. I mean, you're playing crazily good. I mean, you've been brilliant.
It's the reality of the game. The thing is, she can place the ball really well when she serves. You know, her placement's excellent, and you don't need to serve at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
I mean, technically, has always been one of the best players. Former #1 back in 2013. a legend. It's been tough going so far in this mixed doubles for the former #1.
Good lob there from Patti. Good return as well from Victoria Iglesias, has to be said. Love 15. Once again, really good at the net there, Iglesias. Well played, Patti.
That's the first, I think, mistake we've seen by Victoria Iglesias in this mixed doubles.
Thing is, when Gonzalo Rubio goes all that way across, we didn't quite manage to control that one there, Javier Barahona, but he had a big, wide area of court to aim for, didn't he?
Because he's got to be careful, Gonzalo Rubio, because he wants to get in on the point, but he can't vacate his area totally.
Thing is, you can't say to Patti, look, be yourself, play your game, and then go right across into her area of the court and try and take the smashes.
He's trying to get involved, understandably, because it's on his strong side, it's on his forehand side. And so he's there, you know, tempted, but obviously knowing that he can't go too far across, because if you do go too far across, you have to hit a winner. You have to end the point there.
I think what we're seeing is that tactics in mixed doubles haven't really been developed yet. 30 all.
This time, Barahona knew there was a fake smash coming. He was on the wrong end of two of those in the men's doubles.
Hits that one, so 40-30. Digs it out, but leaves it short, and that should be... Oh, he gets that bounce, doesn't it? Oh, still alive.
Great recovery there by Iglesias. And again,
unlucky.
That's unlucky. She couldn't get out of the way. Yeah. She knew straight away. Had she just got out of the way, her doubles partner would have been there.
So well played, Patti. Well played, Gonzalo Rubio. Javier Barahona to serve. Still a break to the good, though. Time. Sort of little racket dance there for you.
Saw the funny side of things there, Iglesias.
Anticipates well there, Rubio. Love 15.
Oh, his momentum turning.
Well played, Patti, just using that touch play again, deftly leaving it down.
She can do a lot of damage at the net with those well-angled volleys. Another really good lob.
Does really well there, Patti, defending that.
Great work. There's the gap he leaves. See?
Yeah, that's what we were commenting, isn't it?
Trying to get in on the point.
When Patti had actually done pretty well on her own.
She did brilliantly.
15.
But also you kind of feel that need to help your doubles partner. When he's playing with Joffrey, he also, a couple of occasions, took over as well.
Oh.
Yes! What a shot! Oh no! Oh!
What a point!
Wow!
Well, I think I need to see that again, really, to know what happened.
In slow motion.
You know, but I think that shows that, you know, you've just got to respect your partner's ability as well.
Watch this.
I mean, that's fantastic. Somehow keeps that alive.
And then, great work here. Risk life and limb there. Rubio.
And all the team up from the bench. Once again, lovely little block volley there from Holy Yaguno. My brain stopped working, sorry there. Oh,
that would have come off.
That would have been wonderful.
Yeah, great shot, but saw one of those yesterday, Tapia. Clever fake smash there by Barahona.
30-40. So if they get this, they get the break back. Just had the legs, so it takes it to a golden point.
That was a really good put away. Again, Rubio racing across court, trying to get that touch. Normally those touches come off the frame of the racket, and when that happens, it loops up into the air, which can actually be good because it just gives you a bit more time to get back onto the court again.
That's a big point, isn't it?
That's
a big point.
Smash. To salvage the service game.
They were under big pressure there. And in the end, 2 big hits.
4-1, they lead.
It's interesting that Inigo Joffrey almost acting as a coach here. It's Inigo Joffrey here who's talking to him.
Just saying that with Barahona, those lobs have to be diagonal into the corner, because if he's going to be taking over those smashing duties, they can't be down the middle, because he can get there and he's comfortable. If you send him into the far corner, so over the head of Iglesias, either Iglesias has to take over or Barahona will, but both players will be on the same side of the court and at the back. So a better angle, not the depth is perfect, it's just a better angle on those lobs. And also just saying as well, and occasionally, instead of sending over lob, just smack it down the line.
Yeah.
Because Padel will be going across expecting a lob.
Gonzalo Rubio serving, 4-1 down. Just that one break to remind you, though.
Been a really exciting mixed doubles match so far. Important to try and win this service game. Rubio and Yaguno.
Hey, Patty puts that backhand into the net. Love 15. Good lob from Barahona. That's not going out. Oh. He somehow managed to get it over.
These two hands to dig it out. Barahona.
It's well played. Didn't really give Patti Iaguno a chance there.
Had to invent a double-handed backhand to salvage that point. Barahona came off the side of the racket, plenty of spin. It was difficult for Patti.
She leaves that one well, though.
He's asking his doubles partner, give me a pass up. What just happened to me? And it was a very poor volley. Not costly yet, but you've allowed Rubio and Iaguno back into this game. Could have been love 40.
Oh, and now it's 30-all. That just slides away from him again.
So 2 mistakes by Barahona. Just saw Cocky Nieto biting his nails over on the bench.
And well played right down to feet. So 40-30. Good recovery.
Down love 30. 2 simple shots, both missed by Barahona. And now needing to win to salvage at least or play the golden point. Sube, get forward.
Nice. And he's done it with it again, yeah.
He's tried one earlier, didn't come off. 2 in the men's doubles game. This was an excellent shot. And this was a game, one of those ones where you're not expected to win, and they shouldn't have won. Had Barahona just played that simple volley, kept that ball in play, it would have been love 40. 30-all. They won the next 2 points, 4 points in quick succession, and are now 4-2. They're only 1 break away, if they can hold on to their service game, of making it 4-4.
And it's Victoria Iglesias serving, looking for a chance to make it 5-2. Well, there's 15 love. A little bit overhit there. He angles that one too far, 15-all. Nice work at the net there from Patti, nice block.
Brilliant, bring back Iglesias.
So she is a player who hits the ball hard. No need for that. No need for that. No need for him to do that.
And also, you've basically pushed your doubles partner into the fence because she has moved far left. If you're going to do that, then maybe Iglesias should move to the right-hand side to compensate.
I don't think she had a chance to, though. He just goes a bit long from Patti Iaguno. Once again, they're having to work for this game. This time he does connect, and he connects correctly. 5-2. Another little break, and it'll be Patti Iaguno serving to stay, well, in the set and in this match. And in the tournament, basically. They'll have another match, but they would be out.
Edging closer to those important 2 points.
Well, actually, we say they would be out, not necessarily because...
Well, I mean, Flow Rider,
yeah.
if they lose their game, then you would have 2 teams on 3 points, or 3 and 2, or 4, and depending on if it goes to, you know, the full distance. So, you know, but they need to get something from this.
Yeah. Let's not be presumptuous. I mean, I must confess, I think Flow Rider are going to...
on what we saw on day 1 of the competition, they looked very, very good indeed. So in just over 30 seconds, the players will be back out onto this court here. Great venue, we've been saying this throughout the City's Cup here in Brooklyn, New York.
Top 8 teams from the Pro Padel League. It's warming up as well, not just in terms of paddle, but also I think it's warmer here on the court as well.
8 teams started, well 10 teams started the season, 8 taking part at this event. We could see some teams fall by the wayside come the end of play tonight. One could be Arkansas Matrix.
One of the founding teams in the Pro Padel League as well.
One of the original 7 clubs. Now, of course, expanded to 10 teams across North America. One in Canada, and that one in Canada at the moment very close to victory.
And Cancun Waves, of course, from Mexico, but of course they didn't make these finals.
They only just, though, missed out. Houston Volts nicked that spot away from them. It was a 3-way tie to qualify in the standings. The Volts scraping in, taking that last berth, and the runners-up last year, Cancun Waves, out.
Just goes a little bit long there from Iglesias, 15-all. Well played, Gonzalo Rubio. Nice forehand volley. Half of the work there was down to Patti.
But again, Barona
is a long way across
to cover. And he'd been on his side with an easy volley. Touch the net. Barona, I didn't just touch the net. The net kept him up. Whereas earlier in the men's doubles, he scraped the net. This time he just basically sat on top of it.
So well played, Patti. She's held both her serves. 5-3, so it'll be Barona serving for the match and for that second point.
Now struggled in his previous service game. It went to a golden point. Now, quick team talk. I can't swap ends because, of course, it's 8 games, not 9 games. But making use of this, these few seconds, Patti and her doubles partner, Gonzalo Rubio. Just one break away from potentially serving to tie this set.
Once again, goes a long way across, but perhaps because Rubio had gone such a long way across,
expecting
he had an empty space to just...
a Barona special.
Yeah.
It was a special, but it was one of those.
Yeah, but he just left so much space there, didn't he, that it was impossible to cover. 15 love.
You've got to set off early, you've got to anticipate. And that gives your opponent time to look and see where you're headed.
Doria makes a mistake there. 15-all. Mm, 30-15
smash. Those lobs need to be cross-court. A lot more height, a lot more depth. Noxie.
Yeah, that's just a gimme, isn't it, really, unfortunately.
2 points away from victory.
Again, does really well.
Excellent defense. Another contra pared. And you could hear the groan there, Patsy, because she knew she didn't hit that contra pared, the back wall, hard enough. It just fell a bit short. There was a groan when the ball was travelling through the air.
So, 3 match points for Barahona and Iglesias. Well played, Patty. 40-30. Still 2 match points, but really well defended that first one.
Araceli Martinez also punching the air over on that Arkansas Matrix bench. Still need 2 more points.
And the same tactic.
Oh, what a winner! Well played.
Brilliant stuff.
Both players were superb in that point.
So Barahona once again with that fake smash.
I think he's going to swap rackets. I mean, he's been using any excuse to pause the game. You know, it's either the towel out, quick sip of water. He's actually changing rackets for match point.
Maybe he just wants a better grip. Well, if they waste this.
Well, won his last service game on a golden point.
Second serve.
Chance here. There's the chance. Great play by Patty. And again, can he get there?
No!
Oh!
Nearly, poor Gonzalo nearly knocks himself out for the cause, but it was in vain. And
again,
they made them work for that, didn't they?
Just checking, he's okay. Bang on the back of the head, but they gave their all. Not just Rubio risking life and limb again, diving to try and keep that point alive. But outstanding play. It was a really entertaining mixed doubles game. The first we've seen at the event, and really enjoyed it, Paul.
No, exactly. Yeah, really interesting, and well, at the end of the day, what it means is the Toronto Polar Bears, after making life difficult for themselves, have now got 5 points from their 2 matches. The Arkansas Matrix have got 1. They're not out of it officially yet, but they could be later on if the Flow Rider Goats beat the Las Vegas Smash.
One thing is sure, Arkansas Matrix cannot finish above the team from Canada.
Okay, we will have another smash of the match, however, even though there's only 1 set.
I'm looking forward to seeing which one they've chosen.
One from Barahona.
Wonderful bring back.
Yep.
So now, Arkansas Matrix do have their first point. They can't catch the team from Canada. They need, in the next group game, that Flow Rider Goats lose to Las Vegas Smash. Otherwise, by the end of play today, they will be on the next flight home.
Exactly. Anyhow, we'll be having a little word with Julian. And then, quick highlights and pretty much straight away into our next pairing, which will be the Houston Volts against the New York Atlantics.
Okay.
But as we say, next up is our man, Julian.
What a colossal clash of paddle titans. for Toronto Polar Bears, clinching the final point and become victorious on this incredible first match of the day. Javi, truly magnificent match. The men's and the mix were incredible. Tell me, what was the secret sauce there?
Bueno, muchas gracias a todos por venir. Lo primero quería dar la enhorabuena a Victoria, que ha jugado genial, y a Marina, que han hecho un primer punto increíble. Y bueno, después de perder el partido de los chicos, que habíamos tenido ventaja para ponernos por arriba y que yo había fallado algunas, tenía ganas de dar el punto del mixto. Todo el equipo nos ha ayudado desde el banquillo y nada, estoy muy contento por todos.
Thank you to the team to bring in all the energy together, even though we lost the first match and the girls won the second match. So happy for Victoria to help me, pull it through on the final match. Victoria, truly mesmerizing. That performance was truly incredible. Decime que, o sea, el partido fue increíble, fue magnífico. Decime lo que pensaste y cómo fue.
La verdad que hemos jugado muy bien los dos, tanto mi compañero como yo. Era un partido complicado porque la última vez creo que nos ganaron, así que estábamos con muchos nervios, pero bueno, gracias a mi compañero, que le pega a todo, lo hemos sacado y estamos súper contentos porque le hemos dado la victoria al equipo.
Super happy with the victory, thanks to my partner that hits bombs left and right. We're so happy to give the victory to the team. And let's go Toronto Polar Bears. And let's get ready for the next upcoming match in a few minutes. New York Atlantics and the Houston Volts, baby. Let's go.
Okay, well, we're going to leave you with the highlights of that mixed doubles pairing, which ended with Gonzalo Rubio and Patricia Iaguno losing 6-3 to Javi Barona and Victoria Iglesias. Game that was pretty much in the, because even in that decisive game, there was a goal point, and it could so easily have been all square again.
Barona started strongly, big smashes. Iglesias also seconded. They took control, as you can see. They were 4-1 up, but then we saw that fight back, a mini revival that turned out to be slightly more. They battled back. There were some huge points here. That was big. It sent it to break point, also match point. And there, Gonzalo Rubio, well, after hitting this winner, threw himself up against the glass wall, trying to keep this point alive.
Here is the last point. Oh, he gives himself a good old clatter as well, doesn't he? Giving everything for the team, trying to save that, and that was the decisive point. So, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back straight into New York Atlantic, Houston Volts.